Hey, welcome back to LS Tech. It's your boy Lucky, and today I've got this smart accessory smart plug from Nooie. I want to give them a big shout out for sending this out for me to review. But this is their smart plug, and it's a pack of 4. It's coming in a pack of 2 as well. But this one retails for around 40 euros, but the pack of 2 retails for 25 euros. I'll leave a link in the description if you do want to check it out. But this comes in a USA version as well, and I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. But this is the EU version, a pack of 4 smart plug. But yeah, let's begin with the video. So as you can see, this is the box here. Nothing, it's a very simple box. As you can see, we've got the logo there. It says it's a pack of 4, so we've got that, and it uses the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi band, so it does not use the 5. So you need to remember that when you're setting this up. You do have an app control, you've got time and schedule, and you do have voice control as well. You see, nothing much here, but yeah, let's open this up. Let's open that up. So inside we've got a user manual, and this time I need to read through this because this is something smart accessories and we need to make sure I do it properly. So we're gonna go through that. And then we've got the plugs. Oh, actually kind of big. I didn't expect them to be this huge, but yeah. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nothing else inside. So I only need to use 1 for now to show you guys. So this is the plug itself, as you can see. As you can see, it's kind of on the big side, but I don't think it's that big. I've seen other smart plugs are really like squared and they take up a lot of space. And this one just has some sort of protection, so let's peel that out. So at the top you can see we've got very little small, but you can see the logo is there, which is nice. You've got a dedicated on-off button, which is always nice to see that. The button, nothing. But yeah, it looks very simple. Nothing fancy here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug this into a socket and then use my phone to set it up, and we'll go through the steps on my phone. Okay, so I've plugged it in now and it's in an outlet just behind me. So what we're gonna go to the App Store and search for their app, and it's called the Home. So they actually have 2, one for the camera, one for the home, but I'm gonna get their Home app now because this is the Home app I need to use for that. Face unlock. Let's get rid of the volume there. So for this one, it will only work on the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So if you got latest Wi-Fi and you only have 5, you're gonna struggle to this. But after you set it up, it will work on the 5 gigahertz. So you don't need to worry about that. It's just when you're setting it up, so that's nice. But I've got Google Wi-Fi and I've got the 2.4 as well as the 5, so I shouldn't have any issues. But just make sure that you have a 2.4 gigahertz band for this to be set up. And after setting up, it will work on your 5 gigahertz, so that's fine. So the app is here. I'm going to open it up. Yes, allow that. Hopefully the screen is not too dark or anything like that. It should be perfect brightness. If not, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, let's create an account. I'm going to pick the location. I'm going to give it a name. So I'm just going to call it LS Tech. I'm going to insert my email quickly. Okay, I've signed in now, and then I was creating a home for me. So you're just going to insert the email, then it's going to send a code to your email, and you just sign in. So it's telling me to add device, and also it says smart plug. The light is flashing, yeah. Yeah, just allow. It's asking me to connect to the Wi-Fi, so I'm going to quickly do that. So I've connected to the internet and it's in pairing mode now, so I'm just going to wait. It's telling me it's going to take around 90 seconds. So we're just gonna wait for that long. I'm just gonna speed up the video so you don't sit there for 90 seconds. Just wait for that to load. But I'm assuming it's not gonna take that long. It's just estimated time. But yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's now paired successfully, and that took less than that time. So it's asking me to give a name. So I'm gonna call it Christmas tree because I'm gonna plug it into my Christmas tree just around here. And it's asking if I want to share. So I'm just gonna hit yeah. Now you can see it's in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the plug into the Christmas tree, and I'll get back in a second. Okay guys, I have now plugged that in. So if I turn it off, I'm sure you can see in the background the tree is off now. I can turn it back on, turn it off, and I can turn it on. So that is really nice. So I did decrease the brightness because I'm not sure how well you're showing up on camera, but I'm very sorry if it's not clear enough. I'll try and edit it to reduce the brightness. Well, yeah, now we can see some other settings. You can go in here, we've got app setting. But what I'm going to do, yeah, so we've got everything here. So we've only got one home. So if I want to add another plug, I'll just add another device, smart plug, plug it in somewhere, give it a name, and that's gonna work. And you can always manage your home. I've only got home. I can add guest. I've got the devices here, on and off, works fine. And here I can schedule as well. So if I want to have a scheduled timer to turn it off or something like that, I can do that. We've got time as well, like stay on for like 20 minutes, 1 hour. So that's really nice. When I go to bed, I can leave it on when I was sleeping, and then around midnight, I can tell it to turn off, which is a nice feature. That's great. So you can turn it on like that, turn it on this time, and then turn it off, which is nice. So you've got so many different things you can choose. If you're going on holiday, away app. So when you're in there, if you go on holiday, you can turn it on. That's safety features, which is always useful. So you can have lights turn off and stuff like that. It's always nice that you have these features in the app. So yeah, now I'm going to show you how to set this up with your Google Home Assistant. So if you got a Google Home, you can do that, but this will work with Alexa as well. But I use Google Home, so I'm going to open my Google Home app here. Let's just go back to the home screen here. You want to click on your plus icon at the top here. Then you want to go to setup device. Something already set up because we already used the app to set this up. So I'm going to click something. And we're just going to search for no. And there it is, the home app. And now it's going to ask you probably to sign in. So let's make sure that, yes, it's asking you to sign in. So I'm going to quickly do that. See, I've signed in now, and I'm just going to authorize that. And hopefully it should say everything is fine. Yes, home thing is now linked. So if I click back and go back, hopefully we should just give it some seconds. So I'm just going to refresh the page. Mine's still loading. In case if that just happens, just close the app. Come in, open your Google Home app again, and hopefully it will appear at the bottom. It's linked to you, but it's not in my home. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to add to a room. So right now I've got the Christmas tree just next to my desk. So that's in the office. Going to hit next. So yeah, now it's connected, and you can see it's not here, but because I named this Christmas light, it's actually Google has effectively detected as a light and put it inside my office light section. So if I scroll all the way down, it's there, Christmas light. So you have to be careful when you're naming your stuff. Make sure you give them proper names. If it's a light, you call it a light, because then it will go under the light section. So now I can just ask Google, so I can be like, turn off the Christmas light. Now the Christmas light is off, so turn on the Christmas light. That works, which is really nice. And now you can see you do get the plug control here, so you can turn it off and on. But this is where you need to make sure when you're naming your devices, you give them proper names instead of just calling them plug 1 and plug 2, because Google is very intelligent and it will be able to pick up which stuff is. So with the light, it was light, it got into the light, but fuck, just call that plug. It will just detect that as a plug and just be an extra device in the office. But yeah, it's really nice that you can use your Google Home. But if you don't have Google Home or Alexa, you can always use that standard app, which is very simple to use. You do get 4 of these plugs, so that's really nice. So you can have this set up to other devices, like other lights, other Christmas light outside, or if you don't want to use it for Christmas stuff, you can still use it for your standard TV, your desktop, and other things, which is still handy and useful. You can use your app to turn it off. But I really like when you can have this connected to your Google Home Assistant and you just get a lot of different accessories. And for $40, you do get 4 plugs, so that's like $10 each plug, which is still nice. But with Christmas around, these will go down in price, and make sure you do check out the links in the description because they will keep you updating. But yeah, a very nice handle pack of 4 smart plugs. I'm very happy with them. I would recommend these. I've actually picked up not just for a few of these devices now, and they are really amazing. But as always, do check out the links, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and as always, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you next one. Take care.